ever since we've cut out the rear of the 240, I've been needing to take it to go get the tube rear structure built. And we are well on our way down to Bell Raceworks to get that done. I got the homie Gabe with me.
It's good, Ambush gang. Ambush has told me a lot about you guys. I'm stoked to meet y'all. Y'all don't know who I am. Give it like 2 months, the whole world will. But I'm stoked to be here with Ambush. He told me, hey man, I need some help. We got this bit on here, let's get it.
You saw how we were struggling to get it up on the trailer with my dad. Luckily though, Gabe was able to come by this morning.
Ambush lived. He's been my personal trainer for a little bit. I've been working on it, man. I've been curling a lot, specifically with my right hand only, and we were able to get the car on there.
We got about 30 more minutes of this drive, and it does look like we might get rained on, so hopefully the 240 doesn't get too wet, but at this point, I don't care. Hey, yo, where do you want me to park it?
Probably right out front so we figure it out.
Okay. I'll message you this code so that you don't have to remember it.
You sure you just don't want to tell 69,000 people right now?
That would be bad. All right, we are here down in Vero Beach at Bell Raceworks. Where are you running off to? You taking a piss? But we're dropping off the car. Luckily, AJ's just letting us keep the trailer here. It makes my life easier because now I can focus on figuring out the whole paint booth setup in the garage back home. But yeah, here's the car in its glory. The LFC panel. I guess AJ's gonna have to do all that hard work to get it all mocked up. But in general, that is gonna be how it sits. The hatch is a little too low. Throw that up. Put this up on here. You get a good idea for the overall fitment. So I'm stoked on it. Yeah, no, it's the weird thing though is how you're gonna, and you don't have to do it. I'll obviously do it, but connecting both ends there, I was thinking just putting a bolt in between each side. And then once the hatch closes, figuring out that perspective, but I'm not overly worried about it. But overall, what do you think of my cuts? Does it look decent?
It's better than the tuna can opener or whatever people use nowadays.
Right. Because I think I might have made a mistake by not boxing off or squaring off the ends. I cut them at an angle, but I mean, you're a fabricator.
No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
It doesn't really matter.
My Pyrotech fuel cell, I figured we'll set it up right here in that general vicinity. And AJ, you said you're working on a
I got an
S13 hatch.
S13 hatch in there now, but he's not doing the LFCs. He's just doing overs and bumpers. So
Gotcha.
It's a little bit less cutting.
But yeah, I think the general idea is to mount the fuel cell up above the subframe. That's what everyone's typically doing nowadays.
Yeah, you put it over the center and you get all the weight in the right spot.
Right.
You putting like a drop surge tank thing in it? Or
Yeah, so I have a Nuke Performance CFC unit, so that has like the built-in.
Same thing as what I'm doing.
Oh, really? Nice. So then, yeah, I think at this point, I'm also going to put the radiator in the rear. What I can do is get everything mounted, put the radiator, a new radiator back there, and then do all of that duct work later on down the road. I just want to be able to drive.
You can do fire sleeve now, I think, over it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you have to build a box anymore.
That would make my life a lot easier. Been needing to get this done for the longest time, and I knew AJ was the guy to take it to. Yeah. I've always mentioned it, but now we're finally here to get it done. But yeah, AJ's been working on a similar hatch.
So what I ended up doing is just building a bar off the cage, and then I cut out that plate that sandwiches the flange
Okay.
that holds everything in there.
Makes sense. Yeah, this looks great. Interesting though, like you said, he doesn't have the LFC panels,
so you gotta
so
keep all this corner structure.
yeah. And one little wall tap and that stuff's coming out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where the LFC saves you.
Arthur, you have a SC300 as well. Where's that sucker? Oh, up there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Turbo LS, huh?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Back in A.
Why's that? No, no particular reason.
Tired of killing tires.
Yeah, true. It partied on the turbo setup. I remember.
Yeah, I made like 700, so.
Good God. What is it, a 5.3?
Sorta.
Sort of.
It's a 5.3 with LS3 heads, if you can figure that one out.
So this is, you said a D-stroke motor? So what is that?
It's LS3 pistons, so 4065 bore, and then a stock 4.8 crank.
So high revving. That's why
not really. I
everyone
mean,
does it.
it'll rev to like 8, but it's gonna make a bunch of torque too.
Naturally aspirated, so it'll be nice and rowdy.
It should make 420 on Freddy's.
How many SCs do you have?
5.
5. You just like them? Like, what is it about them that you like? They're not drift taxed that much, are they?
No, they aren't. I don't know why.
You would
complaining
think.
about it either.
Because what, it has the same geometry as the Supras?
It's close. It's
Close?
really close. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of interchangeable. Like everything up front interchanges with the Supra. There's a couple things in the subframe and the rear that aren't the same, but you can still run a lot of the same stuff. Like the diffs will swap. These diffs are way cheaper. A little bit longer wheelbase, like a couple inches longer, but it's a nice setup. They come with 2Js most of the time if you get the 300s, and then the 400s work good if you just put a manual in it.
Those 1UZs?
Yeah, the early ones with the big rods, you can throw a bunch of boost out and they don't care.
Nice. So I actually had a company, Max Peating Rods, reach out to see if I needed any of their parts. And sure enough, Arthur has another SC chilling out here with rod knock.
Yeah, we're gonna try it out.
Ian, you rod knocked it?
Your boy!
Why'd you do that?
Yo, there's just too loud of music inside the car, and these 2Js get out of control, man. He got weak rods, it was his fault. Poor planning.
Yes, the VVTi motor had the toothpick rods.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with JZ's, but
The NA VVTi's had the weak rods, but it's the same block. It'll take it, but you know, you put some power.
okay.
Once you put the rods in it.
Right.
Man, that's a sick catch can. I wonder who makes that.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You make everything, don't you? What do you not do?
Engines.
I don't blame you. So because I am an idiot, when Gabe and I left St. Augustine, I completely forgot to bring the rods with me. So I'll have to give them to you on Black Friday or whatever.
I'll be up there.
But
Not worried about it.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess you're not working on any specific timeline. We'll get them to you, then we'll pull this engine. Hopefully I'll be there to help out and lend a hand. But yeah, you'll have some nice new forged rods.
Yeah, we just got to see if we got to do the crank and if they're going to take stock pistons. So
Right.
that's what I don't know yet. Need to see them and figure out what we can do.
You might know Max Peating Rods as the company that does all of the coilovers on eBay, and yes, that's true. They do a lot of aftermarket parts. So they reached out and I knew AJ needed some rods, so we're gonna go ahead and give them a try. You know, obviously there's some work involved, which we'll get there, but if it ends up working out, then he'll have a nice non-rod knocking 2J in his SC.
Yeah, hopefully I can crank up the boost this time.
What did you make last time?
I made 360 on like 8 pounds.
Okay,
So it's still high compression.
because this is GE, right?
GE, yeah, VVTi GE. I think it was like 10 to 1.
Okay. So you were driving it when you blew it up,
Yeah, it's handling business, you know.
listening to
Whipping
what
that.
music?
You know, mariachi. Yeah, it's positive music, you know.
Out an antenna.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I
You're
don't
an
know what
animal.
they're saying, so it doesn't build any anxiety.
See if she starts.
I grabbed the wrong Lexus key.
That's what happens when you have too many SC300s. Nothing? Nope. GTE or 2J and 1J prices are going up. Is that the same for the GEs as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, just everything?
everything.
Everything JZ related.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, you used to be able to pick up a GE for like $300 to $400, right?
Dude, inline 6 stonks up.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yep. The breather, yeah, look at that. Yeah, that doesn't sound too nice. Look at that breather though.
Yeah.
I did a new wattage mod on my vape, so.
Look at that. Game plan then, we'll get this pulled.
Yep.
We'll do some checking up on whether or
Check
not
the
you
crank,
need.
Yeah, check the crank, check the bore. See if
Okay.
we have to do any machine work or anything to get those things on there. I want to weigh them though.
Right.
We have to balance that assembly
Okay.
and then go from there.
Try to go as cheap as we can because you don't have much money in this car to begin with, right?
Oh, this car is no money.
See, that's the nicest part. When you have a car that you don't have much money into, you don't really care about it.
It's an experiment. Like
Yeah.
the VVTi thing, I was going to see how it did. So
Yeah.
it did.
Right?
It was fun for a driver. It went to a couple track days, but yeah, nothing lives forever.
Because we teamed up with Max Peating and their anti-tobacco, we do not want to see this precious 2JZ die with black tar in its lungs. We have a very knowledgeable person here with experience with the JZs. Max Speeding blessed us with what we need. This is gonna come out, no more knock knock, no soliciting here. We're not gonna have any of that. We're gonna use Max Speeding, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get this thing back on the road, make big numbers on the dyno with Freddie, and then you're gonna see Bell back out there killing it.
In the AC.
Oh, it has AC?
Ice cold AC.
Oh my gosh. That's goals.
All right, man, thanks. How much am I getting paid an hour again? Ambush out got me out here on a mission, bro. Ambush found out I was Hispanic. He tried to get some free labor out of me, but I wouldn't let it happen.
No can do.
We got the homie. All right, Secret Santa's coming for you, bro.
We got the shortest person handling this, you know.
Logistics. You know what I'm saying, man? Ambush returned to YouTube and he let it get to his head. His ego got so big, he literally thinks he's on top of the game now. You need to come down from your hot spot, bro. You're not that big. Let's go get the other one. Man, if I had this car, bro, I would trade it in a heartbeat for a super hot RX-7.
Hey.
That's what I'd do with it.
Superior chassis.
Eric and Joel, if you get triggered by Superior chassis, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, them Beamer's junk, dog. Also, 2F needs to make LFCs for the FC now.
Yeah.
Up next.
I want a full doof SC.
You heard them, they spoke. So Ambush's email is in the description for the CEOs of those companies. Get at us, baby. All right, bro, jump.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Pablo. Yeah.
Who runs 2F?
Oh, Paco Ibarra.
Is it?
Yeah, excellent driftcast, dude.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so tell him full doof SC kit.
Okay.
He was talking about it already, though.
I mean, heck, I don't have that big of a reach, but I'll sure try.
I need a couple.
So, yeah, Mr. SC man.
This man got like 3 years with the Toyota production line here.
And then Ian, what do you drive? RX-7.
Yeah, we got that Mazda FC out front. We already talked about it. Superior chassis.
Oh, okay,
you know what
right.
it is. 7 days a week.
Hey,
365 days a year. We be daily driving them.
Hey man, I seen that thing dripping. What you got under the hood of that sucker?
It's just a V8 truck motor.
Really?
Nothing
Can I see
special.
that? Can I
Nothing
see that?
special. Yeah,
Got a truck motor. I got a truck at home. I got a Silverado. My cousin got one of those though.
Just yanking them.
Damn, brother. Damn, brother. This thing's so fast it's parked it blew the hood off. Man, this thing came through dripping. Bruh, let's go. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is that you daily it, right?
Yep. 7 days a week, 365.
Rain or shine.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's his daily. That's freaking crazy, Bubba. This is your daily.
Yes, sir. Do it for Dale.
Mr. Ian, why are you daily driving on corn, sir?
You see that? You know what it is.
Ladies, you know you can't get in his DM fast enough. If you want to ride in this RX-7 race car, get it super hot, bro.
Hey, if you know any kangaroos out there in your local area, come
Any
let us know.
kangaroos, send them to his way, bro. Quit sleeping on my man. Officer, I don't know what you're talking about. I was speeding. I swear I wasn't speeding. I don't even know how fast I was going, Bubba.
I think I was doing 55 PSI.
Wait, so you're telling me, looking at this, no brakes?
Yeah. We incriminating ourselves around here.
I don't know this, man. None of this came out of my shop.
So you use your hydro as your brake?
This whole car is super spec.
Okay.
For people that don't understand, that's how we do it around here in Florida.
No, that's how you do it.
No, that's how we do it.
Nah.
It's okay.
It's just singular. It's just you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, so you're Florida man?
I'm not claiming anything. I don't think I've been in the news enough for that. Wait. Maybe I am. Shit.
It's him!
Oh.
All right, so the 240 is in the hands of Bell Raceworks.
It's that guy.
I'm Arthur Bell.
We have a short little drive back, but I think, what, Gabe? We're going to try to stop by in Daytona, see if we see any of them stance cars.
Yeah, they got the Stance Kings out there, some really fine car girls out there. So we're gonna see. You know, we got Ambush with us, so they're all gonna just stop and try to get his number. So we're gonna try to just stop and try and go there. But yeah, there's a bunch of Stance cars in Daytona, so we'll check it out. Maybe roast them for a little bit and then get
You're
home.
just going up there for the tuned up shit boxes. You just want to see the Daytona lifted truck shit.
Oh, yeah. The Yee boys.